Welcome to another video. My name's Sam and today we are talking head straps. In particular, we're talking about this head strap, the Globular Cluster Comfort Mod for the Quest 3 and 3S. I'm going to be talking to you about its overall feel. I'll show you how to connect this to your head strap as well. Pros, cons, it's got a battery, so we'll talk about that as well. I've been testing this for about a week and a half, 2 weeks, swapping out different parts because it's modular as well. If you've seen my previous videos on other Globular Cluster products, you'll know that they often give you a lot in the box when it comes to their accessories. And with this head strap, it is no exception. They give you a fair few things. So if this sounds like it's the video for you, stick around because we'll be going over everything. So, enough chit chat, let's get on with the video, shall we? Game on. Now I'm trying up a different format when it comes to these hardware reviews. Normally I will do an unboxing and show you everything that's in there, and it's more a first impressions video of the product itself, whereas this time I've used the product. It's not an unboxing. I'm not showing you what's inside it with me going, oh, what's this? And trying to figure stuff out. I want to give you a more informed video. So that is what this is going to be. So for anyone that doesn't know, Globular Cluster are a company that provide accessories for a few different VR products, primarily the Quest 3, but they also do for PlayStation VR 2 as well, among others. The ones that I have tested are for the Quest 3 and the PlayStation VR 2, like I've mentioned. And this one is, I don't know why they call it a comfort mod. It's a head strap. It's a head strap for the Quest 3 and the 3S. It's a halo strap, so that takes the pressure off your face. It's a very comfortable head strap. The halo straps in general, I find a lot more comfortable compared to the Elite Band strap that you can also get. So because Globular Cluster are notorious for giving you a lot, let's go over everything that you would get if you were to buy this product. You get the head strap itself, a top band which is nice and cushioned, back pad, you get a foam pad for the halo part itself. But you also get, if we talk about just the head cushion part, you get three. So you get these two, which is, one is a PU leather, one is a fabric and foam, and the other is what I like to call a cool gel sort. It's very silky satin touch, and it really does keep you more refreshed, especially if you're playing in hotter climates. So you get those, they're all Velcro, so you can easily just unvelcro one and stick the others in. It's very easy to do. On top of that, you also get three different backings for the head. So the one I've currently got in here is a honeycomb. I'll have some B-roll up for you guys to have a look at, but that grips the back of your head very nicely. You've also got this more just a PU leather cover, which is meant to add extra grip depending on which padding you have, and then just a fabricy foam one as well. All of these are all very comfortable. I've tried all of them, no issues when it comes to comfort. On the back you have your standard ratchet dial, and that works very nicely. You've got your main hinge for rotating the back up and down, and you've got your other pivot points where it connects to the Quest arms as well. You've got a Velcro attachment here for the front or front top of the Quest. And all of this is attached via Velcro. So if you don't want these things or you need to adjust them, you are able to do that. One of the other things that you'll get in the box is this custom sized USB-C cable for connecting your battery to the headset. And I say your battery because whilst this is a head strap that comes with a battery holder, okay, it comes with this battery holder as part of the head strap, it doesn't come with a battery. Now they say on their website that they want you to have, you've got a battery strapped to the back of your head. They want you to have a reliable battery. for your protection, everything like that. They recommend, and this is what that cup is designed for, it is for the Anker Nano. Now, I'll have links down in the description to all of this, but it's a battery head strap without a battery, which is weird. But, you know, it is what it is. If you get yourself this head strap and you grab yourself an Anker Nano, it fits nicely into it. It's nice and snug. It's not going anywhere. And the cable that comes with the head strap, as you can see here, it's nicely a good length where it will easily be able to attach to your Quest. You get a Velcro tie that is already wrapped around that cable, so you can easily tie it to your Quest to keep it out of the way. In the box, you'll also get another Velcro band should you wish to tidy it up even more or attach other things, because obviously that Velcro tie is attached to that cable. If you are to get this, and obviously you then have to buy the Anker Nano battery as well. The battery is, I believe it's 5,000 amps or whatever the measurement is when it comes to batteries. I'm not a battery person. Details will be down in the description and everything like that, so you can check it out for yourself. Through my testing, obviously your mileage may and will vary, because it all depends on what games you're playing and things like that. I found it gave me an extra 1.5 to 2 hours of life. Again, depends on what you're playing. At the time, I was primarily testing it with Contractors Showdown, the exfil mode, and that gave me an extra 2 hours of playtime before it was depleted and the Quest battery was then being used. Charging is pretty quick when it comes to charging up the battery. No issues with the battery. I would have liked to have seen a larger battery capacity. Comparing it to other batteries, yeah, it says it is 5,000 mAh. My go-to head strap, its battery is 10,000, so it's double. So like I said, there were occasions where I felt that in other games, like Golf Plus, for example, I find Golf Plus is quite a demanding game when it comes to battery, and it chugged through this pretty quickly. I think this was consumed within about an hour. Now, I don't want to talk too much about the battery because it's a head strap review, and this battery doesn't actually come with the head strap. But as you can see here, it is an Anker battery. It has 4 LED pip indicators on the front. At the top, you've got your USB-C flip up, where you can actually connect this to other devices. So because this is a battery that wasn't designed for the Quest, Globular Cluster designed their head strap around this battery, you can actually plug this in to your phone. So if you're on the go and you need a bit of extra juice, you can plug this in, and yeah, you got a bit of extra juice on your phone or whatever device that you have with you. So that is a cool addition. If you were to grab this, you've now got a battery which has multiple uses. So that flips down as well. On this side, you have a USB in and out for charging the battery itself, but also for charging other devices. That's why it's an in and out. On the back, you've got all your details here about the battery. So if this is important to you, you can pause the video here and give that a read. These details will also be on the Amazon page, which I'll have links to down in the description. On this side, you have a button. This button tells you how much charge you have in the battery. So pressing it once, it lights up, and this is fully charged, or probably about 75 to 100% charge. And you don't have to, like some batteries, turn it off. This will just turn off on its own. So if we wait for a second, there you go, it's not being used, so it's just turned off. And that is it. It's got a nice curved bottom. Yeah, that is it when it comes to the battery. But I just wanted to touch on this because it is a head strap that is designed for this battery, but you don't get this battery. You have to buy this separate. Now, talking about the battery, when it comes to this cup, like I said, it slots in very easily. So, okay, it slots in very easily. But to get it out, you only have this area here and on the other side to grab and pinch, and then you gotta try and wiggle it out because it is quite a snug fit. Not so snug where it's like you're really having to force it out. You just grab it and wiggle it and it will come out, but it's not the easiest things. When you have other head straps out there that are just a magnetic attachment, where you just attach it and then pull it off, convenience is important when it comes to these things. A head strap, comfort is the most important thing, but also, convenience plays a large factor. So convenient-wise, when it comes to that battery, not the best. And on top of that, you have to buy the battery. It doesn't come with the head strap. So all in all, this isn't actually a head strap that I would recommend. Comfort-wise and everything like that, it's a fantastic head strap. I would have liked to have seen Globular Cluster actually either provide you with the battery in the first place, or have their own battery, or work with someone to produce a battery for your head strap, which is a magnetic attachment for that convenience as well. Deliver the whole package. With this, I feel that they aren't delivering the whole package. And I say this because for the price that they are asking for this, it's not a huge amount of money. At current, they have a sale on, but with these sorts of sites, they always have a sale on. It's just to encourage you probably to pick it up. It's $55, which is about £41 here in the UK. Now, that's without the battery. You get the battery as well from Amazon, for example. That is, at the moment, again, Amazon sales and stuff like that, it's saying it's $16.99, so £17. So you're looking at about £55 to £60, give or take, depending on if you've got a sale on or not, for head strap and battery. Whereas there are alternatives out there that are a battery head strap, where it's either got it built in or it comes with a magnetic battery for ease of use. So there are other options out there. So I would encourage you go down that route for A, comfort and B, convenience. My go-to head strap, which is the KK Cobb VR head strap, has all of that. It's a Halo head strap, just like this, and it has a magnetic battery, and it's the one that I was comparing this one to, which is 10,000 AH when it comes to capacity. It's still my go-to head strap and battery, even compared to like Kiwi and Bobo VR. That's what I go back to every single time. So it is disappointing that I have to say, no, don't go for this head strap. However, if you do want to go for this head strap, again, I will have links down in the description. I will have an affiliate link down there as well, where you can save yourself 10% and it helps support the channel. I just wouldn't recommend it. But if you do want to, there are those options. But again, if you do pick this up and you want to know then how to fit it to your Quest, this next section is for you. So we're going to move on to how to fit it. Okay, fitting the head strap. Now I'm going to assume that you've still got the lovely, lovely cloth strap that comes with the Quest 3. So first of all, we need to take this off and put it to one side. So first thing you want to do is take off your facial interface. Now, this isn't the facial interface that you'll have. I have a magnetic one, also from Globular Cluster. So pretty much it's the same principle. Pull at the top areas here, because there are clips here and here, and then you've got clips at the bottom as well. So you just pull that out, put your facial interface to one side. The reason we're doing that is it's a lot easier to remove the top strap when you've got this space here. So we're going to do that and just unthread it out of there, and then we're going to pop off these arms. And thankfully the Quest 3 cloth strap has these little handles that you can just grab on, and then you just pull it off. Same here, just pull it off. And that's it. We can throw that in the bin. Don't throw it in the bin. Keep it for a rainy day just in case you need it. And then, yeah, so we now just have the Quest 3. So we're going to bring over the Globular Cluster Comfort mod. And I love head straps that are like this. I don't like those clip-on ones because some of them are actually quite difficult to get off should you need to. I love them when they are slide-on arms like this. And I have to say actually that the design of this head strap takes a lot into consideration for protecting your Quest and just making life so much easier. it's got a rubber protection all around where the clips are and the arms themselves, which makes it nice and firm when it's attached, but an ease to slide on as well. So you'll see here that we've got this little strap here. This is what will thread through the top. Now we're going to keep the facial interface off for now because we will need to thread that on. But to start off with, we're just going to slide these arms on. So literally just line them up, slide that in a little bit. You do a little bit at a time on each side. Put that on there, push that in a little bit, push this one in a little bit, and you just keep doing that until essentially you can have it come up to about here if you want, or if you want, you can push it all the way in, and then you can push it all the way in on this side. Obviously make sure that both are the same, otherwise it's going to be uneven on your face. And that is it. So you just slide it on bit at a time and you're good to go. Now comes the top part. You just push it in from underneath. Sometimes it helps if you give it a bit of a pre-curl. Can be a bit fiddly as well. So obviously I'm trying to do this so that you guys can see at the same time. You're going to find it so much more easier than I am. There you go. You can see it coming through. I'm just pushing. It's coming through. I'm going to grab that. And there we go. Pulled that through. Velcro that on. And we're done. That was the trickiest part. Attaching it, easy. That, a pain. Always is. We can now reattach our facial interface. The reason why we do this last is because obviously we needed to thread this piece through, and your facial interface may be covering that up. So we can now put that back on. So push it in on those clip points, get those nice satisfying clicks, and you are good to go. Head strap fitting complete. Now, if you do use the battery, like I said, it comes with this cable, which has this Velcro tie attached to it. So you would simply connect your cable in. You would slide your battery in as well, making sure that the USB-C port is on this side where the cable is going to be. Slide that in, connect that, and then just to tidy things up, you grab your little Velcro tie, wrap it around one of the arms, bring it in so it's nice and tight. Of course, my Velcro just came undone. Do that back up. There we go. So just wrap it around the arm, make sure it's nice and tight, bring it round. Hey presto, you're good to go with your nice short USB-C cable, with your battery all plugged in and ready to go. So there we have it. I've shown you how to fit the head strap to your Quest 3. We've talked about comfort, we've talked about the battery, pros and cons, the different attachments and accessories that it comes with. So the three different forehead paddings, the back paddings as well. It comes with its own custom size USB-C cable, which is great. It doesn't come with a battery. You have to buy your own battery, and they link you to on their website to Amazon. Again, I'll have links down in the description as well to all of these. It's got the cup at the back for the battery, and it is designed for the Anker Nano. Battery-wise, it is decent enough. It lasts, depending on what game you're playing, about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Again, depends on what game you're playing. If it's a heavy load, you're going to have less battery. It's going to go through that battery a lot quicker. It's a bit fiddly to get the battery out of the holder should you need to remove it. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you found it informative, please hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new to the channel. The majority of people that watch these videos aren't actually subscribed, but you keep coming back for more. So hit that subscribe button. Might as well. It'll put a smile on my face, that's for sure. And hit that notification bell and stick it to all so that you don't miss out on future content. There's a lot more coming. I got some fun hardware coming up. Yeah, some fun VR hardware coming up that I'm not going to talk about now, but the main product has featured in my past videos before. So that's all I'm going to say. Little teaser for you. Yeah. So subscribe. Otherwise you'll miss out. But yeah, let me know down in the comments below what you think of this video. If you found it informative, if you found it helpful. Are you on the market for a head strap? If you already have a head strap, let me know down in the comments below what head strap you have. What do you recommend for people for getting head straps? I've reviewed quite a few. And like I said, the one that I keep going back to is the KK Cobb VR. And if you want to know more about that head strap, check out, I always point the wrong way, check out this video here where I review that head strap and talk about it and show it all off. And then, you know, also this one. I don't know what this one's going to be. It's a random one for you. YouTube has picked this video for you. So go check them out. Anyway, until next time, stay safe, have fun, and game on.